Welcome to day 4 of our keto meal plan. This morning we're going to start with a flavor that is familiar to all of us from our childhood, which is a PB&J smoothie. So this is a pretty high carb smoothie. So the rest of the day we're going to barely have any carbs so we can stay under or stay around that 20 net carbs, which is okay, right? The reason why it's such high in carbs is because we're going to have some strawberries and blackberries in this PB&J smoothie. But it's so good, it's worth it to me. I like to have it about once a week. As I mentioned in previous videos, I typically fast about every other day, and so I typically don't eat breakfast on day 4. And so what you could do instead of having it for breakfast is make this kind of a dessert at night and then just skip breakfast. So to get started, we're going to add about 1.5 to 2 cups of water. Okay, that's 2 cups of water. And then we're going to add about half an avocado. Okay, and then we're gonna add about 50 grams of spinach. Make this a little bit healthier. It's not just delicious. Now I like to blend up the greens first before I add in the other ingredients. You don't have to, but I'm gonna do that. Okay, now that's blended up. I'm going to add in about 8 drops of stevia. So this is already gonna be pretty sweet because of the strawberries and blackberries, so you don't have to add too much stevia. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of no sugar added peanut butter powder. Okay. And then we're going to add 1 scoop of vanilla whey protein powder. And then you're going to add in the strawberries and blackberries. So this is about 120 grams. You can split it equally, blackberries, strawberries, or you can have more blackberries or more strawberries. I did about equal. Okay, and then we'll blend this up. All right, it's all blended up. Let's give this a try. Oh man, this looks so good. That is childhood in a glass right there. So you probably could have added some ice to it. It's a little bit, it's not as cold as I would want it to be. So the strawberries and the blackberries were frozen, but just adding maybe a few cubes of ice would have helped. So there you have it. There's a PB&J smoothie that is so good. It's 332 calories. It is 15.6 net carbs and only costs $2.42. Okay, so for lunch we are doing sardines and macadamia nuts. We actually had this exact same meal on day 1. So if you hadn't had a chance to watch day 1, go back, take a look how we spice up the sardines to make it taste pretty good. We get these from Costco, really great price. We could have easily done leftover salad from last night, but we tried to get fish, some kind of fish in our diet a few times per week. And so eating sardines is an easy way to do it since it's really fast, it's really good. We had mentioned in day 1 that we were really hesitant about trying sardines. You may be too if you haven't tried it, but once you actually do try it, I think you'll really like it. And I mean, you can choke down anything, right? Especially if it's really healthy for you, which sardines is very nutrient dense, has a lot of great omega-3s in it. And really, it isn't bad. I mean, I'm pretty picky eater and I really enjoy it. Okay, as a reminder, the calories on this is 546. This is 2.9 net carbs and it costs $2.45. Okay, so tonight we are making Bun-less Cheeseburgers. You can do a lettuce wrap if you'd like. We've done it with and without. We actually just prefer to do it without anything. And so we've actually tried to make some like keto cheeseburger buns and it hasn't really worked out that great. And so we just prefer just to do it plain. And it tastes really good. It really is the best, probably one of our best meals or one of our favorite meals. So we're gonna start by taking these patties. They're already thawed. We got these at Walmart. It's organic, grass-fed, 100% grass-fed ground beef patties. They're already made out into 4 different patties. I'm not that great at making hamburgers. I've gotten better over the last several months as we've made them. And so I have a couple of tips, a few things that I've learned. You only want to salt and pepper it on the side that you're about to flip onto the stove, right? Because if you put it on too early, or if you season too early or all at once, ends up drying it out, and nobody likes a dry burger, right? We want a nice juicy burger. So we're gonna salt that side that we're gonna put on, and then also a little bit of pepper. Okay, we're gonna start with this one. So another tip for making burgers is to just put a little bit of a divot in the middle, because if you don't, I've learned from experience that they'll swell up into like big balls or little balls. And so the divot just kind of helps it cook out evenly. So we're gonna do that. So those are the 2 tips. Salt and pepper the side that you're gonna be putting on the stove first, just right before you do it, and then also putting a little divot in there. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes. So we're gonna season this side, some salt and pepper. And then we'll flip this over. Not too bad. So we'll give this about maybe 3 to 5 more minutes, and then we'll put some cheese on there to melt. We actually have some pretty good cheese that we use from Costco. It's the Romano organic grass-fed cheese. It's pretty good. It's really tasty. It's medium cheddar. Okay, so we got the burger cooked, got the cheese melted on there, looks delicious. Now we're just gonna add some mayo, some avocado oil mayo that we get from Costco. All right, so we got that smothered on there. And then next, we're gonna add some ketchup. So you can get unsweetened ketchup. There's some Primal Kitchen brand at Walmart that's pretty affordable. I mean, it's a lot more expensive than just normal ketchup, but this one's gonna be unsweetened. We like to make our ketchup just by, from scratch, homemade. You can find some really good recipes online. They're pretty easy. It's actually pretty fun to make. So we're gonna add a little bit of that on there. So also, making your own ketchup actually cuts the cost in half, and it tastes better, but it's pretty nice. I mean, it's not like ketchup's that expensive, but saving any money is really good, right? Especially if we have a pretty strict budget. And obviously you can add more stuff on here. You can, put some tomatoes if you'd like, if you're gonna account for that in your macros. So we're gonna make 2 patties per person. So you could just eat it like this and then have another one, or you could stack them and do like a double cheeseburger. So you could spice it up more if you'd like. We just kind of make it pretty simple, makes it nice and easy, and it tastes really good. So the 3 C's on this, calories, carbs, and cost, are gonna be 880 calories, 2.7 net carbs, and it costs $4.37 per person. So a great keto meal. Okay, just to finish up the day, we're gonna do our cod liver oil. Also, I don't think I've mentioned this, but I also try to do some apple cider vinegar in the morning, just a little bit of it. I think it helps a little bit with my gut, and also we use it for like different random recipes. So let's do the cod liver oil. All right, guys, that's it. That's day 4. So to wrap up today, the total for calories is 1,800, and net carbs is 21.2, and the total cost per person is $9.67. So thanks for sticking with us for day 4. Hope you join us for day 5 tomorrow. There's some great recipes that I think you'll